Elaine was born of the sea, a fisher's daughter with salt in her blood and the wind in her hair. While the other children of the village of Aethel played in the fields, she spent her days on the docks, learning to tie knots and mend nets. Her father, a grizzled old sailor named Marius, taught her to read the sky and feel the currents. "A smooth sea never made a skilled sailor," he would often say, his eyes crinkling at the corners. Elaine didn't understand the proverb fully. She only knew she preferred the calm days, when the sea was a placid sheet of blue and the fishing boats returned to harbour heavy with their catch. Those were the days of peace and plenty. When she turned 17, Elaine got her own small boat, the Sea Finch. For 2 years she prospered. The sea was a mirror of blue, and the skies stretched endlessly above her. Her small vessel skimmed the waves effortlessly, and her catches were always bountiful. Other young fishers whispered that Elaine was blessed by the sea gods. In her heart, she believed them. She had never known failure or fear. Then the first storm arrived. It was unlike anything the village had seen in a generation. The sky, once a brilliant blue, turned bruised and purple. The gentle lapping waves became monstrous, hungry beasts. The Sea Finch was tossed like a toy, its sails tearing under the relentless assault of wind and rain. For the first time, Elaine tasted fear. She fumbled with the rigging, her hands slipping on the rain-slicked ropes. The techniques her father had taught her on calm waters seemed useless in this chaos. Panic, a cold and heavy thing, settled in her stomach. Her instinct was to flee to the safety of the harbour, but the storm had cut her off. Alone, she had to face the storm head-on. With every wave that threatened to capsize her, she fought back, using her wits and her strength. She remembered her father's words, not the simple lessons but the deep ones, reading the angry sky, knowing when a ship must yield to a wave and when to let the wind do the work. For 2 days and 2 nights, she battled the storm. She was soaked, exhausted, and terrified. But with every terrifying minute, she was learning. When her sail tore, she rigged a makeshift one. When her rudder splintered, she steered with an oar. She learned not to fight the sea, but to dance with its fury. On the 3rd day, the storm finally passed. The sky cleared, revealing a brilliant, sun-drenched morning. The Sea Finch was battered and bruised, but it was still afloat. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Bye!